Today, we are going on another day trip from KAIST to Jeonju.
And we'll be sharing with you some of the things you can do on your trip to Jeonju.
So without further ado, let's get started. We had an hour bus ride to Jeonju. We arrived at Jeonju and we are on our way to Hanbok Village. Hanbok is how we call Korean traditional houses. You guys will be able to feel the historical vibe when you get there.
벌써 두 번째긴 한데.
We are in front of the entrance to the Hanbok Village.
Sumin told me a bit about this village while coming here, and he said that the Hanbok Village in Jeonju is the biggest one in Korea. Also, it's the only one that is in the middle of the city.
There are many cultural facilities and cultural assets which you can see and experience.
We will first dress up into hanbok.
And wander around to see what there is to discover in this village.
뭐?
뭔가 이게 수수하잖아 지금.
너무 짧지 않아? 나 왕 할까 무사 할까 사또 할까?
무사.
무사?
내 호위무사 어때?
너 호위 무사? 너무 좋아. 내 공주. 짠! You look pretty, Sumin.
You look cool too. Where do you wanna go?
Let's go to the 경기전.
It was built early in the Joseon dynasty. I'm assuming that it was around 1410. It was made to keep the portrait of the founder of the Joseon dynasty.
If you guys love to see some Korean movies or dramas, this place can be familiar as it is a place where a drama like Love in the Moonlight or movie Masquerade was filmed.
We've done a bit of working, so we'll try to grab something to eat outside.
To start off, we went into a restaurant near Gyeonggi-jeon. Since Jeonju is famous for Jeonju bibimbap, a dish with rice and almost 30 different vegetables mixed together, we went into a restaurant nearby to try it.
Then we decided to try out some desserts. There were tons of street foods in Hanbok Village, so it was difficult to choose just a few. But we eventually did it. First off, we ate beef pancakes called yukjeon in Korean. They are basically cooked meat that is soaked in egg mixture. This is chopstick.
맛있어? 아 진짜? We felt thirsty and hence searched for something to drink. 사장님! Near the pancake shop, there was fresh and cold beer, and of course, we could not pass by. It was my first time trying out hazelnut and grapefruit beer, and it was delicious and refreshing.
감사합니다.
더 맛있어. 쌈이랑 같이 먹어야지.
And of course this was not the end. There were still 2 more street foods that we could not miss out. Jeonju was also famous for choco pie, so we went into one of the stores that sold it. While choosing the flavor of the pie, we also grabbed some breads that the owner offered us. The bread we bought was bibimbap and barbecue flavored.
Finally, we tried Korean pancakes called hotdog. Usually, their appearance is flat and round like any other pancakes, but the one sold here was long like a steak. One we chose was cheese hotdog and ice cream hotdog.
와우. 빨리 한 입 먹어. 개 뜨거울 때 한 입 먹어 빨리.
좀 나와 있을까요?
Obviously, cheese hotdog had freshly melted cheese inside, and hotdog and ice cream hotdog had honey and grounded nuts.
근데 이건 진짜 맛있는데.
남겨주세요.
응?
감상평 리액션.
고.
After getting our stomach filled, we quickly came to this Mural Village, our last stop in Jeonju. This Mural Village is just right next to the Hanbok Village.
This village is a bit quieter and there are many cafes here. So it is a good place to visit if you want to escape from the congested Hanbok Village.
Before we do so, on the way here, we skimmed some murals and they were pretty impressive. So we will look around a bit more before resting in a cafe. It's 6 o'clock, so we should start heading to our school before we miss the last bus. So I think we will sum up our video here and
Thank you guys for following our trip in Daejeon and Jeonju. I hope it gave you some idea where you visit when you come to Korea.
let's wish you to meet up and 오늘은
여기까지.
여기까지.